Did my natural pesticide actually work? Stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so you might be looking at my lettuce and they might be looking a little bit weird. One of the reasons why they are looking a little bit weird is because I have actually shifted them around. I have actually done some transplanting. What I realized is that yes, I'm coming to the topic. Just give me a bit. What I realized is that when they are all bundled up together, they are issues. One of the issues is that you have some that are being starved of sunshine, so as a result there are no growth. For example, a whole bunch of lettuce or plants was right here, so as a result this plant here was actually struggling to actually survive. I'm actually trying to move this plant a little bit more in the water, in the bed, and one thing I enjoy about aquaponics is that it allows me easy access to the transplant plants, because I don't have to worry about whether or not the roots are going to be so caked up bind up into the soil, and it's going to be difficult to remove, and I might end up try to remove the plant and the plant itself is separated from the root. Right, this is not a worry of mine. Alright, so I am still trying to, I've just done this, guys. Alright, so I separated them. I tried my very best to have the plants. I have more seeds, but I did not plant them. I tried to make the plants at least 2 inches away from each other. This is a little bit close still, but I'm gonna allow them. And they are gonna be looking like this for a bit because they just transplant, 1, and 2. It's a little bit warm where I'm at, and so they are a little bit like this for the early hours of the morning, and then probably later on in the day they are up and looking like that. Right, I think this lettuce is a different type of lettuce, and I've been saying that for the past couple of years. Then I'm not 100% sure. See, this leaf is actually going over to actually prevent this one from getting sunshine. Alright, so to the main topic of the video. Okay, did the natural pesticide in which I mixed the mineral oil, the water, and the garlic actually work? Okay, a few things to note regarding the natural pesticide. You only spray it when you actually see the insect, right? So I sprayed it 2 days ago, and I saw 2 caterpillars on it this morning, on one of the plants, and I actually took out the thing and I sprayed. Right, one of them fall up, I know that it's dead, and the other one fell off somewhere about the place, but I know that that's dead also. Right, that's caterpillars, some small fine caterpillars. Okay, and 2 is that before you start spraying the natural pesticide, you should spray lightly so as to check to see whether or not the leaf changes its color. Now, I did some spraying. The leaves are looking as how they should, right? I have some that, like some plants, that it seems as if they were being deprived of sun, so I shifted them around, right? If you see white spottings on the plants after you have actually sprayed the garlic and the mineral oil, That means you need to add a little bit more water. It's too potent and it's actually burning the leaves. If it's not burning the leaf, then you can go ahead and spray, right? Another thing to be mindful is that I said it before, but I'm just saying it again. You only spray when you see the insects. If you don't see the insect, leave the plants alone, right? So that means you're gonna have to manually check your plants every single day, and ensuring that there are no parasites, no insects on the plant. Now, pointing out also is that your your vegetation, your garden, if it doesn't have any insect, it's good, right? But what I've learned growing up from a farmer is that where insect doesn't try to consume your plant, that means that something is wrong with your plant. I don't know how true that one is, because insect only consume things that are good, right? But you're gonna try to avoid that by providing an environment that is not conducive for their survival, and that includes spraying stuff on it to prevent the insects from actually consuming, right? So hopefully this plant will actually, this one here, my finger is at, will actually come up, and I think I'm gonna do a video on this thing. I think the grow bed, the plant, the bed is so full with nutrients and waste that to an extent it is resulting in the plant bed or the grow bed actually flooding. So what I'm gonna have to do, what I never wanted to do, which is to actually turn down um, using this. Yes, I know that this was one of the reasons why my pump actually, the impeller actually stopped work, but it's fixed to an extent now in which I think I have more confidence in it, right? And yeah, they are doing good, right? So you need to check your stuff, and hopefully by the next couple of days they should all be looking you know, bouncy and fluffy. But as I shared before, this is a different type of lettuce than the one in which I did originally, that the vinegar actually burnt up, and so they will look different in actually starting to grow, because this is like the leafy lettuce, like, you know, you just use the leaf, you understand. The other one is like it's a ball, so it's total different things, so you can actually see the difference there. But as far as the fish is concerned, the fish on your natural pesticide, they are okay. Garlic is good for them. The mineral oil will not, the volume of mineral oil that you actually use, I'm gonna allow them to enjoy a little air. I normally cover them. I'm gonna allow them to enjoy a little air. That's the plant. I'm going on the road now. I'm gonna check it back later. I do not want rain to come down, because you see how the sky look. I do not want rain to come down and actually wet them up. You know what? I'm gonna cover them, because if rain comes and beat on them, that's another story. What this does is actually help to buffer the raindrops as it hit on the surface. Alright, so this is another share, guys, in my aquaponics setup. It's going on okay. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Bye bye.